Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Thursday morning. A very quiet morning out there. Winds are relatively light, easily under 10 miles per hour. Skies mostly clear to partly cloudy. There are thicker clouds to our south. This really isn't happening right here. It's actually pretty clear here for now. But we will see increasing clouds from south to north through the day. Not much for moisture through noon, but as we get into this afternoon, this moisture here will start to spread northward. I think the best chance of moisture will initially be in southwest Nebraska. Mostly rain. It tries to be mixed with or change to snow closer to the Colorado border if it's cold enough. We'll see. I'm a little iffy on this right now, but maybe we get something. This is mostly going to be a rain event here for the end of the week. The heaviest rains will fall tonight. And notice how most of the rain is going to be in western areas. So we're mostly looking at lighter rain farther east as that starts to spread eastward towards tomorrow morning. So the rain gets lighter into the day tomorrow. It's kind of these off and on light showers, cloudy, cool. Winds are going to become a little bit brisk later in the day as they turn more northwesterly behind another cold front, north and northwesterly winds anyway. Not a lot of snow with this. Some models hint at a little snow on the backside right in here in these areas as colder air comes in. So we'll see if we get much snow or not. This model has barely any snow, to be honest with you. Some models are a little more aggressive. I don't think there'll be much, though, with this system. It's mostly going to be a lighter rain. Friday evening, here's midnight Friday night. The last of the moisture will clear out of the area, and by Saturday morning sunrise, the rain is gone, the snow is gone. We'll be clearing things out. We'll return to sunny skies. We'll have to deal with a pretty stiff north wind on Saturday, but eventually we're going to get some really good weather ahead. The one thing we'll have to deal with this weekend, though, some cold overnight lows again. We'll be dropping back below freezing. Rainfall totals, potential, and I want to stress the word potential. This isn't an exact science of it. This gives you a rough idea of how rain may play out. And again, for most of us, this is, maybe up to a half of an inch. Maybe, we'll see. But then out west, maybe closer to a half inch, 3/4 of an inch, possibly upwards of an inch of rainfall in a few spots. So I think most of our rain is going to occur over western portions of the area, western and northwestern areas. Some of that could actually be some snow, though. Some models hint at least a little light snow accumulation. I think under an inch of snow, though, for most of these spots. I'm going with one of the more aggressive models. So it's likely that most of us will see little to no accumulation when this is all said and done. Let's look at highs for today. Before the moisture gets here, it's going to be a little chilly out west, stuck in the 40s because of the increasing clouds and the moisture moving in. The rest of us 50s. But again, when I see these kind of temperatures right here, and I get that this may be before the moisture comes, but when I see these kind of temperatures, this is why I'm doubting we'll see much for snow in those areas. But again, 50s for most of us. A little bit below average for this time of the year. Not as cold as this morning for tonight because of the clouds around. We'll see lows in the mid to upper 30s and lower 40s. So this is another reason why I don't think we see much snow. Tomorrow's highs will be chilly up northwest, only in the, I think I accidentally clicked a button here. Hold on real quick here. I just want to make sure I get the right. Yep, I just accidentally clicked a button. I apologize for that. I was trying to select a different button here. Go back to that. There we go. 30s for highs in the northwest. It's going to be a very chilly day. 40s aren't going to feel that great for most of us, and then some low 50s and maybe a few mid 50s here to the east. So it's going to be a bit of a chilly day, especially when that wind starts to kick in behind the cold front. We're going to get that cold front passing through, pushing southeastward as the day goes on. Tomorrow night then into Saturday morning, once the moisture clears out and the skies clear up, it's going to be pretty cold out there. Most of us down into the 20s, some low and mid 30s off to the southeast. Saturday, because we do get sunshine to return, it's now looking slightly warmer, but with a colder air mass in place, it's not going to be overly warm. So upper 40s and low 50s and a pretty stiff north wind. We'll see gusts maybe approaching or exceeding 30 miles per hour. So that'll make it feel chillier. And then when the winds die down Saturday night and skies remain mostly clear, it's going to be a cold night Saturday night and a Sunday morning. We're down into the 20s all across the area, mostly low and mid 20s. This is just a reminder, we are not in the growing season yet. No frost advisories or freeze warnings are being issued yet because we're not in the growing season. Those usually don't come until the second half of the month of April into early May if we get those colder temperatures. But again, growing season's not here yet. We're still expected. We expect these cold nights at times here. High temperatures for your Sunday, this is better. It's going to get better. Low and mid 60s. Looks pretty good. Now, if you look on the upper right edge of your screen above this arrow here, because the arrow will disappear if I go too high. There it goes, yep. Notice the chillier blue color. That's a shot of colder air that we're going to feel on Monday for some. Eastern areas will feel it more than western areas, though. But after that, it is smooth sailing as temperatures are going to soar as we go through the next week here. We're going to see some really warm temperatures return down the road. So again, we're cool these next several days to come here, especially Friday night and Saturday. Sunday gets better, but then here's that reinforcing shot of cool air on Monday that I mentioned. Western areas won't feel it as much as everybody else will. But then from there on out, it looks good. All the way into next weekend. It's going to get really nice next weekend. We're going to feel good 70s and 80s returning to the area here down the road. Let's look at that extended forecast here. We'll take a look first at the Tri-Cities, first at the 3-day forecast. Again, I don't think we'll see a ton of rain out of this system. It's going to be light rain Thursday night, better chance of light rain on Friday, and then winding down Friday night into Saturday with little to no snow accumulation expected before sunrise Saturday morning. Blustery and cool on Saturday. The nights are going to be cold this weekend. Sunday's nicer. Monday, again, a little bit of a cool down there, but then Tuesday gets nicer. Wednesday, really nice, and then, 70s and low 80s returning by the end of next week. Very nice weather to come down the road. Looking at the North Platte 7-day forecast, cool today. The rain moves in after 3 o'clock this afternoon. There's a chance of rain in North Platte. Rain chances look pretty good. 80% chance of some solid rain overnight tonight. Then during the day tomorrow, we're mostly going to see light rain off and on. Not a lot of additional rain on Friday. And then Friday evening, rain tries to mix with snow as it wraps up. Little to no accumulation expected. Better weather on Saturday, although still kind of breezy and cool. Cold nights this weekend, Friday night and Saturday night. Sunday looks nicer. You don't feel the colder air as much on Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and beyond looks a lot better. Look at the nice weather to come as we get down the road. Well into the 70s and even near 80 by next Saturday. Well, thank you all for watching on this Thursday morning. I'll be back with you tomorrow to talk about the soggy weather and the much better weather to come down the road. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good Thursday. Bye.